Do you know that there is only one reversal pattern candle in the whole world? And I use that reversal pattern candle in my strategy that has almost 90% winning rate. There is even someone who told me, do you know, son of Sam, I like Musumar more than my girlfriend. In today's video, I'm going to give you the reasons why I'm saying that there is only one reversal pattern candles and how I use it in my famous Musumari strategy. Okay, why am I saying that there is only one reversal pattern candle in the whole world? For example, we have this engulfing pattern. Remember, engulfing pattern, it is a reversal pattern candle. Are you understanding it? Let us say that we have this engulfing what? Engulfing pattern. Remember, candles, they always have what we call wicks. Let us say that we have this engulfing what? Engulfing pattern. So when you do addition, when you do addition, you add those two candles. Let's say this is 1H, and this one candle represents 1H. And you got this engulfing pattern. When you add those two candles, let's say that you add them like this. You again add like this. Then when you go on 2H time frame, when you go on 2H, you will find a candle which is like, we are going to find a candle which is like this. We are going to find a candle which is like this. So this is the only reversal pattern candle in the whole world. People, they have started complaining. No, there are others. Engulfing, semantic strips. No, we are going to understand why I'm saying that there is only one reversal pattern candle. Because when you add this candle 1H, you go to another one 1H, then on the 2H you are going to find what we call Omusumari candle. We are going to find what we call Omusumari, the famous Musumari candle. Are you understanding it? So to understand this thing properly, let us first go on charts and I tell you what I'm meaning. Here on charts, we are seeing what we call engulfing pattern candle. Are you seeing, guys? Here we are seeing what we call engulfing pattern candle. But this is 1H time frame, as you are saying here. This is 1H time what? This is 1H time frame. But when we go on 2H time frame, we are going to find the Musumari. Are you understanding it, guys? So let us go on to H and see. So on 2H, we have found what we call the Musumari candle. So the combination of two candles on 1H, which was giving us engulfing pattern, when we went on 2H, we found what we call the Musumari. So there is no any other reversal pattern candle in the whole world. If you know any, comment it in the comment section. You are going to win $1,000. The all reversal pattern candles that you know, they will always give you Musumari. Even if you find like head and shoulder on 1H time frame, when you go like on daily or weekly, you will find the Musumari. You will find the Musumari candle. Are you understanding it, guys? So there is only one reversal pattern candle in the whole world. Now, even if we got others, let's say now we go like this is a morning star. So morning star, if you let us say that this candle was representing 1H. This candle, let us say this candle was representing 1H. Even this one 1H. Then even this one 1H. When you go to 3H, you will find the famous musumari candle. Musumari candle. So even the evening star or morning star, it is going also to give you what we call the musumari. Musumari. Are you understanding it, guys? I want you to understand that there is only one reversal pattern candle in the whole world. So even if we continue here, when you got this three inside up, three inside up, let's say this one represents 1H, 1H, even this one 1H, even this one 1H. When we do addition and we go on 3H, you will find the musumari candle. The musumari candle. Musumari. People, they were complaining. Don't worry about the name. Just understand the concept. Because this is the famous musumari candle. There is no way we can change the name. Even if you are dying. Because guys, they like musumari like nothing. There is even someone who told me, do you know, son of Sam, I like musumari more than my girlfriend. That one made me laugh. I wish your girlfriend never see that video. When you commented that musumari, you love musumari more than your girlfriend. So even if we continue with Buddhist 3-line strip, if you combine these 4 candles, let's say this one was representing 1H, 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 1H. So if you go on 4H, if you add those 2 candles and you go on 4H, you will find the famous musumari candle. Musumari candle. Are you understanding it, guys? So now we understand that there is only one reversal pattern candle in the whole world. Because every time you see this candle, I always expect the market to continue going where? Up. 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 I always tell people that every time I see this candle, I just tell my people at home, put water for Caro because it is time to eat. Even those who are demanding me, I just tell you guys, wait, I've not yet seen Musumari this week. But after seeing Musumari, just keep checking on charts. Go to the GBP, Euro USD. After seeing Musumari, just come, I will give you your money. Because I know this Musumari, it will never disappoint me. It always raise my misery. And if you want to drain your misery, make sure you watch this video up to the end. You understand what I'm saying. This candle has drained even the misery of many traders. And I'm happy, guys, you are enjoying it, you are winning it. Because I was there winning alone. And I used to see people on the internet fighting, doing rubbish, talking about wrong things. Then I used to get annoyed and I hit myself. I call my girlfriend, come on, see this one, what he's talking. He's talking about rubbish. Then he said, do you know, son of Sam, I'm tired of you. Why can't you also go and start a YouTube channel so that you can start teaching people the right things? I said, do you know that you have said a right thing? Instead of fighting with people, beating myself, getting bruises, because of those guys, I decided to come in this industry to do what we call cleansing. So every time I see this candle, I will always tell my people at home to put water for Caro. But do you think every time I see it, I will just take buys, or if I see the one going down, I will just take sales? The answer is no, because it is a combination of many things. This Musumari candle, it is one of the ingredients. We are going to know why. I understand it. So, my famous Musumari strategy, it is made up of 4 major things. The first one, you guys, I wish you can understand why I like this Musumari strategy. The first one, we talk about the nature of the market. When I'm talking about the nature of the market, we first, every time we open the charts before you do anything, you must know where the market is going. So the nature of the market, we see if it is uptrend, we look for buys. If it is downtrend, we look for sales. If it is ranging market, we look for both buys and sales. If it is choppy market, I always tell you, go and do activity that you like most. Go and visit your friends. Go and play games, play football. Me, I always go to do fishing on Lake Victoria because I like fishing. But Just do activity that you like most. So that is the nature of the market. So if it is uptrend, make sure to look for buys. If it is downtrend, make sure to look for sells. If it is ranging market, make sure to look for both buys and sells. I remember just Moore said, a person who is trading against trend, it is the recipe for disaster. So no matter which strategy that you are using, always follow the trend. If your strategy is that is telling you not to follow the trend, then you are playing with garrows. Garrows, those are the ropes that they used to hang people in ancient time. So make sure no matter which strategy you are using, always follow the trend. So we go to our another ingredient, which we call the area of benefit. Which we call the area of benefit. Area of benefit means what? Some people, they always call it demand and supply. And sometimes you confuse yourself. Demand and supply, it is the simple concept where people are buying and selling the asset. It is like a marketplace. You have your cows, you have taken it to the market and they start buying it. That means there is a demand and supply where you have taken your cow. The only proven area of demand and supply, it is what we call support and resistance. Are you understanding it, guys? Then we got our third things, which we call the price action. I hear very many people, they like using indicators. You use indicators, you don't have eyes. If you don't understand candlesticks, that means trading is going to be hard for you. You are going to mess up. Understand candlesticks. If you don't understand candlesticks, go and look about my video when I'm explaining candlesticks very well. Price action, it is the key. If you don't understand price action, that means trading, it is going to be hard for you. You will never be a successful trader, I'm telling you. Then we got our last thing, which we said, the musumari. And people, they always just see musumari as a musumari, which is the wrong thing. This musumari, it is not just the musumari like the way you are seeing it. Let's say the musumari, it is like what? Let us talk about musumari and we understand why we trust it and why we love it. So let us say that this is the musumari candle. Are you seeing it? Let us say that this is the musumari what? This is the musumari candle. So what is the story behind this musumari candle? So let's say the market opened from here. So we call this one the open. Then sellers, they push this market from here up to here. Are you seeing? So we call this one what we call the lows of the candle. Lows of the candle. But buyers, they said, you sellers, you are joking with us. Then they pushed this market up to this level. Are you seeing it? So we call this one what we call the close of the candle. The close of the candle. Are you seeing it? Then sellers with their bit of money, they trust push little like up to here. Then we call this one the highs of the candle. Sorry. This one the highs of the candle. Then sellers with their bit of money, they try to push little here. Then we call this one the what? The close of the candle. So this candle is telling us what? This candle is telling us that once upon a time, there were what we call buyers. Once upon a time, there were sellers in this market. Because once upon a time, this candle was red like this. But buyers came in with a lot of money. They started pushing up to here. So this candle is telling us that buyers are in full control in this market. But remember, we said we look at price action. So if you see this candle that is telling you that buyers are in full control in the market, that is history. So we want also other buyers to come in the market and they confirm that for sure we have also seen the musumari. So when they start breaking the highs of this candle like here, on this level here, we call this the entry point. So when the candle started, when it comes, I want it first come like down here. I want it to first come little like down here, it praise. Then after, when they start breaking the highs of this candle, I will enter, confirming that for sure there is even other buyers in the market. Then the market is going to continue going where? Up. But remember, I said we look at three major things. We look at the nature of the market. If the market is in uptrend, we look just for a Msumari which is going up. If it is in downtrend, we look for a Msumari which is in sales. Then we said we look at the area of benefit, which we call demand and supply, then price action, then Msumari. So, without further ado, let's dive into the charts and we see how this strategy works. So let's assume that now we have opened our charts. We want to take a trade here. The first thing we said, what we have to look at, we've said we first look at the nature of the market. How do you know that the market is in downtrend or uptrend? Remember, we are on 1H today. We are not going to do top to down analysis. If you want to do top to down analysis, we have our video that is explaining that exactly, that one. So we are going to look for the nature of the market. How do we know that the market is in uptrend? When it is making the series of higher highs and higher lows, higher highs and higher lows. So this market is making the series of higher highs and higher lows. That means we are in what we call uptrend. So we are going to be looking for what? Those who know, they have already said it. Of course, buys. We are going to look for buys. But we said before we go to look for buys, we look at the nature, we look at the area of benefit. And here our area of benefit, we said we look at support. And here our support, it is here. Let us first mark on our support. Let us first mark on our what? Support. Support area. And remember, I told you, you mark on the what? On the bodies. So here our support area, it is our demand and supply area, it is here. We see the market, it has failed many times. Even when it came back recently, it failed here. But so we want the Msumari candle to come on this area. Then we look for what we, if we get the Msumari candle in this area, we are going to take what we call buys. So this is our area of benefit. Are you understanding it? So this is our area of what? Area of benefit. Are you understanding it, guys? So this is our area of what? So we call this, all these levels, this one, and this one. We call it our area of benefit. Area of benefit. That is the combination of all. We don't just see benefit. This is our area of benefit. So we said we want to look for our liquidity. And we said to look for our liquidity, we want a candle price action. We want a candle at least to peak liquidity on at least 2 candles. So here our liquidity is here. We have our liquidity here on this level and here on this candle. So we are also going to mark our liquidity. If we get any Msumari that doesn't peak liquidity, that means we are not going to take that trade. Are you understanding it, guys? I want you to follow step by step. You understand how a strategy works. The famous Msumari strategy, it has almost 90% winning rate. So this red line, it is representing what we call price action, or what we call liquidity peak. We want a liquidity peak, liquidity peak on this level. Liquidity. Don't worry about the spelling. Liquidity peak on this level. Are you understanding it? We first looked at the nature of the market. We said it is in uptrend. We are looking for buys. We looked at our area of benefit. It is here on these areas, on these levels. This is our area of benefit. Now what do we want? We want a candle to come and sweep liquidity on these candles, on here, these candles. So I think now you see it is a combination of all 4 things. So now we have already looked at the nature of the market, which was the first thing. The area nature of the market, it is in uptrend. We are looking for buys. Area of benefit, we have already got it here. Then we go to our third things. We want the candle which will come and pick liquidity here, which we call price action. And which candle do we want? Msumari candle. So this is the combination of all things that make our strategy. So let us pray and see if we can get the Msumari candle on this level. The market is heading there. Let us pray and see. It is heading there. We want the Musumari candle on this level. Let me first zoom in properly so that we understand what we are looking for. We want the Musumari candle on this level. Exactly. So this is the Musumari candle. So now we are going to take 1 to 1, 1 to 2, and we see if the market for sure is going to give us our trade. Are you understanding it? This is the famous Musumari candle. So let us take 1 to 1, 1 to 2, and we see if we are going to win this trade. Are you understanding it, guys? That's how we have managed to make millions in this market. There is no any other secret. I'm giving you now the holy grail of trading. I wish you can understand, guys. So we always enter when they are breaking the highs of that candle. That means our stop loss is going to be always down. Our strategy works from 1H and above. Are you understanding it? We are backtesting it on GBP USD. Are you understanding it, guys? So it is a combination of all. I always do those videos to remind you how sweet is our what? How sweet is our what? Is our strategy. So we are going to risk 1 to 1, 1 to 2, and we see how the market is going to do what? To unfold. So let us pray and see for sure, is this market going to give us our TP or it is going to fail? We are backtesting the famous Musumari strategy. When it starts coming down, then you see people crying, panicking. There they feel like dying. They say, son of them, you said this strategy works. It has 90% winning rate. Now why are we not winning? Now we are seeing it is coming down. Even me sometimes I can panic and I say, maybe, are you seeing it? We have hit our TP. That is what we call the famous Musumari strategy, with the highest winning rate in the market. So even if we had risked 1 to 1, 1 to 2, we are going to win this trade. Remember, the entry point is going to always to be here. So this is 1 to 2. Already it has hit what we call take profit. Are you seeing it, guys? So that is it. That's how we have managed to make millions in this market. There is no any other secret. That is the secret. So to make a recap, we said we first look at the nature of the market, which was uptrend. We looked at the area of benefit, which was this one, our area of benefit. Then we wanted area of benefit AB. We wanted the candle to pick liquidity here. Liquidity. This was liquidity peak. Then we wanted even the famous Musumari what? We wanted the famous Musumari candle, which we got it clearly, and we risked 1 to 2, and we won our trade. So that is the holy grail of what? Of trading. Are you seeing it, guys? So my strategy works. It has almost 90% winning rate. Go and backtest it and make sure we are always having the competitions. The winners of competition, we always buy for him a prop farm. So make sure you join our Telegram group. And we are always having live classes every Tuesday. Make sure you are in our Telegram group. You are going to miss a lot. And if you inbox me, I will always reply your messages. I was Rukundo, son of Sem.